morning, Wildcats. I'm Genevieve Jaguar. Today's Friday, December 12th, National Gingerbread House Day, and welcome to WCTZ News. Yearbooks are now on sale until January 30th. Buy yours now on jostens.com. Mindcare Medics is having an introductory meeting for becoming a chapter of YMAA, the Youth Movement Against Alzheimer's. There will be volunteer opportunities and also the chance to become a certified brain health leader. They will meet in room 4205 during Power Hour A next Monday for the introductory meeting. Now to Jack and Drew for PTI.
Pardon the interruption, but I'm Drew Newland.
And I'm Jack Grimison.
And Grim, tell me a little bit about who you think the biggest fraud in the NFL right now
Well, when
is.
I look at the frauds in the NFL, Drew, I look at the New England Patriots because they have the weakest strength of schedule in the NFL, even though they're 11-2. When I look at their schedule, it's literally the top half of the draft order this year. And that's not to say that I don't think Drake May is good. I think he's good. And the pieces around him are good too. But I don't think that they have any wins that really tell me that they are a Super Bowl team this year.
I would agree with you, Grim. I think the same could be said about the Denver Broncos. Grim, they are right behind the Patriots in the strength of schedule. And Grim, although their defense has been phenomenal and have gotten them out of close wins, they still have had close wins with some of the easiest teams to play in the league. I don't think Bo Nix is that good, and I think that he is not going to be a quarterback that's going to be able to lead you into the playoffs.
Well, Drew, on the same page, we've been arguing about it all week. I want to hear what you have to say about the Seattle Seahawks. Are they going to be able to go far in this postseason?
Grim, I personally don't believe they are. Their defense has been incredible, and they've won some good games this year. But Grim, I cannot trust Sam Darnold. You can see what he's done this season. He's been all right? But look at what he did last year on the Minnesota Vikings. He choked with weapons like Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison, along with a phenomenal defense, which is like the same position that he's in this year. Do I think he's going to do it this year? No, because he did not do it last year. And has he gotten much better? I don't think so.
Drew, I think you're crazy because I think Sam Darnold has entirely turned the corner from the earlier stages of his career, and you're forgetting about one key aspect, which is JSN, who is definitely the best receiver in the league this year. He finally has the pieces. He's the defense. And he has shown all the flashes of that number 2 overall pick that he was drafted in. We know that he has this absolute God-given ability to throw this football. I think they're going to be able to show us up in the Super Bowl this year.
All right, Grim. Well, I think it's going to come down to him having a flash in the playoffs. We'll see about that. Moving on to the MLB. Just an hour away, there is a winter meeting occurring for the MLB. What do you think the biggest move so far is?
I think it's absolutely crazy that Edwin Diaz is signing with the Dodgers because he is the best closer in baseball, and I don't know how the Los Angeles Dodgers can get any better, but they have, and it's absolutely insane because they just won the World Series. I don't see how other teams in the MLB are going to stop the LA Dodgers from winning the World Series again and again and again if they can keep making these crazy free agent signings.
I agree with you, Grim. I think this is just stupid. I think that there is no way that this should be able to happen. This is incredibly frustrating for all the other teams in the MLB. And how does this keep allowing to happen? Teams just using money to get teams. This is pay to win at this point and out there in the MLB, and it is frustrating.
It's like Clash. But anyway, Drew, I got to take this call.
All right.
Stephen A? All right. I'll ask him.
What?
Stephen A's got a question for you, Drew.
Let's hear it.
The aliens got the death beam pointed at Earth. Game on the line. Who do you got?
I don't know. Wait. Just kidding. Give me Ethan Morana. He just hit a nasty game winner against Calvary Chapel, taking home the first win of the boys basketball season. I definitely have Ethan Morana.
Well, I also got to shout out the girls soccer team because they started their season off 7-0. That's including a 5-1 win against Rockledge with Tana Bergering scoring 3 goals. Thank you so much, Wildcats, and back to you, Hank.
Thanks, guys. Our Lady of Lourdes in Melbourne is looking for student volunteers to help with Santa's Pancake Breakfast on December 13th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. They're still looking for more volunteers for the event setup tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. For all volunteer opportunities, please see the flyer on the bulletin board near attendance or check out the link to the community service spreadsheet for details and contact information. The varsity girls soccer team had a huge win over Mel last night in the Cape Coast Conference semifinals. At the end of regulation, the game was tied 1-1 and went straight into penalty kicks. After a round of 5 PKs, it was tied 3-3. They then moved into to sudden death penalty kicks. West Shore's senior and captain Grace Mannix steps out to take her PK and buries it in the back of the net to put West Shore up 4-3. Mel then sends their player up with a chance to tie, and West Shore sophomore goalkeeper Bayla Neal saves the PK, and West Shore wins. Their record now extends to 8-0 for the season. Boys soccer has their senior night tonight, where they play at home against Astronaut. Make sure to show out and support. There will be an informational meeting for girls tennis on Tuesday, January 6th in room 16101 during Power A. All returning players and those planning to try out for the first time are encouraged to attend. Tennis tryouts will be the following Monday, January 12th at 4 p.m. You must have your athletic clearance turned in and approved before trying out. Our core students are performing this Monday at the O'Galley Auditorium. Entry is free, so make sure to come out and see your fellow Wildcats perform. They've been putting in lots of practice to refine their performance. Next week starts exam week, and students will be allowed to leave early with a pre-arranged checkout form. These forms will be available next Monday, and you must get them from the front office or guidance. They will not be available online. Each form must be completely filled out with signatures from a parent and student. No handwritten or email notes will be accepted to check out during the exam periods, and no phone calls into classrooms to check out students will be accepted. If you leave early, you cannot return to school during the school day, and you must leave school as soon as you check out. For students who don't drive, please organize the time that you are getting checked out with your parent prior to the exam day. Now to the editors of The Roar with a special announcement.
Hey guys, we're the editors-in-chief of The Roar, and we're proud to announce our second issue of The Roar is out!
Be sure to pick up a copy from your homeroom teacher. Some of our top stories this issue are a review on Wicked for Good and a story on how our school lost out on $5 million in funding.
Also, be sure to check out our cover story on cheer captain Micah Howard and how she's refused to let cancer define her.
That's all from us.
Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you to today's sponsors, JJ Screen Printing and Embroidery and White Bird's Attorneys at Law. Thank you for your support of student journalism and for our production here at WCTZ. Now for the alma mater.
Oh, West Shore High, we pledge to you our lasting loyalty. We are your own, the faithful ones who always stand with thee. Our memories are dear ones, old friends we long to see. Oh, alma mater, best of all, how dear you'll always be.
That's a wrap on today's edition of WCTZ News. I'm Jennifer Jaguar, and have a fantastic Friday, Wildcats.